Alright, everybody, it's 444RR with the next video of the 365-day magic challenge. Okay, now before we start the trick, I do want to let everyone know this is a silent trick. And I'll go into the whole review of it at the end. But this is a silent trick. I can't speak throughout the entire trick. You'll see why at the end. But we're going to say the spectators, since I have no spectators here, it's just myself, we're going to say they name the two of hearts. But literally, it can be any card the spectator names. They can name any one, and it will always work. But let me just tell you the card will be the two of hearts for this demonstration. So, with that being said, let me grab the trick. I can't speak throughout the entire trick, so remember the card is the two of hearts. So, here we go. Let me go over here and get the card. Remember, I can't speak. Alright, and that is the trick. Okay, so this is the silent prediction. I think that's the name of it. I can't, oh my gosh, I've just lost the name of the trick. I can't remember what it's called. I had it in my mind when I started filming and I can't remember. Anyways, silent prediction or something like that. But the whole point of the trick is you do this as an opener. You don't do this in the middle of your show. You come out and you have the cue cards. And you come out and you go to some random person, or you start off on the stage, because it's really supposed to be done for stage. You flip the first few cards down and it says, and now we're going to perform a little trick. Then I say, and then the card that says, I'd like you to help me, you walk over to somebody and you get right up to them. And then they'll help you out. You can bring them up on stage or do it right from their seat. They'll see a card. Now, let me bring that one thing back here. Let me see if I can find that one slide here. Let's see. Okay, this one. Oops, that's not it. Okay, this one. So they'll look at this card. They'll remember one off of here, and then it'll be in your mouth at the end of the routine. It's a funny routine. I mean, everyone laughs. Now, the thing is, you can't do this on a stage for thousands of people in a big theater, but you can't really do it close up either. So you got to kind of find a happy medium in between. So a small stage, a small venue, like a arts barn or something like that. This is a really great trick, though. It kills. It gets a big reaction. People laugh when you do the trick. and then the card, it's in your mouth, and they cough it out, and then you open it up, and you show that it's the whatever their card is. And they can name any card, and the card trick will work. It's not like one of these things where they name one and then or it's not where it's always going to be the same card every time. I mean, it can be, because they can name the two of hearts every time you do the trick. Highly unlikely, but they can. And that's the kind of the cool thing. But the cool thing is they can name any card, and you'll spit the card out from your mouth. It'll be in your mouth. You'll cough it out. And it's a really, really great trick, and gets a really, really big audience reaction, because it gets a big laugh from your audience. And honestly, I love to perform it myself. I don't do this trick too often because, like I say, it's an opener, and it really works well as your first trick, because you can't go shove a card in your mouth halfway through your show and just completely stop it. So it's good to come out with that. If you're this trick really only works if you're a comedic magician, if you do a lot of comedy magic, because if you're like a mentalist, you can't really play it off as a mentalism routine. But a comedic magician can get a lot of use out of this, because they're going to find a lot of funny ways to incorporate this in their show. So this is silent prediction, I think is what this is called. But anyways, and the cool thing about it is, too, I don't have the extra cards with me. You get extra cards with these. And there are two or three other sets of cards. And you replace them in your little set here. You replace it with name your card out loud. Where is that? It's somewhere in here. The one where it says, please name your card out loud. Let's see. It's a high card. I knew that too. Here it is. Please name your card out loud. If you're doing this, now in the DVD, they do have this to where you can, I think there's a DVD with this. I don't know. I can't remember. But they do tell you can do this in like a restaurant kind of setting. And if it's a little loud and you can't hear the card they name, they give you I think it's two sets of cards where you actually have all the suits printed on it. So you can say, or it says something like, please tell me please nod, or something like that, when this is your card. So you'll touch like the club, heart, spade, diamond, and if it's like the heart, when you touch the heart, they'll nod, and you'll know that's their card. And then they'll have a card with all the numbers and letters of the cards on them, and you touch them, and then they nod, or they tell you yes when it's their card. So if you do this in a loud, noisy kind of situation, you can still do the trick. But if you do this on stage, you leave this set up as it is, so they name their card out loud to everybody. So that's the silent prediction. I'm going to get the actual name of the trick, and it'll be up here in the title of the video, and it'll be down in the description too, so you can see the actual name of it. I know Magic Geek sells this. I know a bunch of other places sell this. You can get this from like all the other magic dealers. But they do sell this trick. It's a really great one for people who do a lot of comedy magic, and you'll find a lot of good use out of this. So it's the silent prediction. Hope you guys enjoy it.